Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first session, and I'm right now in Phoenix, Arizona. So this week, the wrap-ups of every day might be a different timing. So I guess I trust it's okay for you. So let's go now for the conclusions of the brain teaser, and we are going to do that in a video format. We'll be using that during this course. So first of all, I have to say that the right answer was given by Paloma. So let's see how the maths work in this case, because there is a little bit of maths here. If I start with 100 people in the first iteration, in the second iteration, I will have only 4 people share the video, and they share it with 30 people each. So it will be 120, as Paloma specified. Then what happens in the third iteration? It will be this 120 multiply times 1.2, which is 144, and so on. So there is this thing called a viral coefficient that comes out by multiplying the percentage of the pass along rate times the average number of people that you share the content with, okay? And then it's simple math, but if the viral coefficient is greater than 1, the audience will grow exponentially, and if it's lower than 1, it will disappear after a while, okay? So in this case, the campaign is viral, the audience grows exponentially because it's 4% times 30 is 1.2, greater than 1, so it goes exponentially. So what is the point of this brain teaser? The point of this brain teaser is that there are like 2 factors that are important in a viral campaign. Number 1 has to do with the content, the quality of the content, which in this case is captured in the 4% metric of passing along. Because the more interesting, the more appealing the content is, the more likely it is to be shared. The second factor is the ability to engage the opinion leaders, the key influencers in your industry, because they will share it not with 30 people, but with 3,000 or 30,000 people following them on Twitter, reading their blogs, or whatever, the Facebook account, whatever, okay? So these 2 factors are very important. I repeat, the quality of the content, in this case is captured in the pass-along rate, 4%, the ability to engage your influencers, which is the average number of people that they share the content with. So what happens is that after a while, I guess that some of you mentioned that, but after a while, there are like 2 factors. No? In the beginning, there is like an exponential effect, and then there is a saturation effect. So you get the typical S-shaped curve, which is a maduration. So the saturation effect happens when you receive, for example, that viral video for the second time, and you are not going to, from another friend, and you are not going to share it again with your friends, even if you did in the first time, okay? And what is happening in these days, and I guess it was Maria pointing out the velocity, the speed at which the content is shared. What happens in these days is that thanks to mobile devices and the fact that we are hyper connected in social media, the speed fastens, accelerates. So something becomes a trending topic today, everybody's talking about it, and in a few hours it's gone because something else has become trending topic, okay? So, and this is answering your question, Barbara, this is also a form of guerrilla marketing, the viral marketing as well, because this can be very cheap if you happen to be creative enough. Okay, so that's the conclusion from our brain teaser, these 2 factors that determine the potential of virality of a campaign. Now, let's move on to the next part of the discussion. See you in a moment.